Imagine racing through the city with your friends, playing a game of tag, darting past buildings, when suddenly you stumble upon a massive glass tower. But this isn't filled with people or offices. Instead, it's bursting with lush green plants and colorful fruits. Welcome to the mind-blowing world of vertical farming, where the future of food production is not on vast lands, but stacked up floor by floor in skyscrapers. Years ago, the very idea of a farm was a sprawling piece of land with cows, goats, tractors, and lots of mud. Farms meant waking up to roosters crowing and fields stretching as far as the eyes could see. But as cities grew and buildings popped up everywhere, there was less and less room for these sprawling farms. Enter the question. With such little land left, how do we feed everybody in the big, bustling cities? And then came an answer, as daring as it was brilliant. Let's build farms in the sky. Picture this. Instead of one large field spread across the ground, imagine many mini fields stacked on top of each other, just like floors in a building. That's a vertical farm. Now take a moment and think about your school building. Instead of classrooms on each level, imagine rows of juicy tomatoes, towering corn stalks, and patches of strawberries. Oh, and no soil. Yep, these plants aren't growing in dirt, but in water loaded with nutrients, making them grow faster and healthier. This method is called hydroponics. You might be thinking, why go through all this trouble? Here's why. These green skyscrapers use up to 70 less water. That's like having a full swimming pool and then suddenly needing only a bathtub's worth to do the same job. And since they're indoors, bad weather, pests, or naughty rabbits can't harm the crops. But wait, don't plants need sunlight? These farms use special LED lights which act just like sunlight, making sure plants get all the light they need. And here's the best part. Imagine picking fresh strawberries or lettuce right from your city without waiting for it to come from faraway farms on big trucks. Hey there, explorer. If you're loving this journey through vertical farms as much as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button below and ring the notification bell. Trust us, you won't want to miss what's coming up next. But like every superhero has its kryptonite, vertical farming too has challenges. The energy needed to run these farms, especially the LED lights, can be quite a lot. Then there's the task of convincing everyone that these towering food factories are as good as the traditional farms. And let's not forget the cost. Setting up these farms is like buying the newest, most advanced video game console. It's pricey. However, the magic of these farms lies in their promise for the future. A future where every city block might have its own food-producing skyscraper. A future where fresh, healthy food is just an elevator ride away. The champions behind the glass towers. Imagine if in your favorite video game, there was a level where you could build and run your own vertical farm. Sounds fun, right? Well, some visionaries didn't just stop at imagining. They brought this dream to life in our world. Let's dive deeper into NextView's special spotlight on these pioneers. Dr. Elaine Adams, fondly known as the Green Tower Queen. In a world where most looked at fields, she looked up at the sky. In her buzzing lab, filled with gadgets straight out of a sci-fi movie, Elaine and her team create tiny ecosystems, each uniquely designed for a specific plant. Every floor, she says with twinkling eyes, is like a separate world, tailored to make its residents. The plants feel at home. Now, why is Elaine's work crucial for us? Think of the world as a massive pizza, and everyone wants a slice. As more buildings rise and roads expand, there's less pizza or land left for farms. Elaine's solution: don't spread out, stack up. Next on our NextView tour is Raj Mehta. Remember the Lego houses we build? Raj builds farms using similar concepts, but instead of plastic bricks, he uses containers. These are called modular farms. Each container is like a mini farm, and Raj stacks them up like a massive Lego tower. The beauty is in the flexibility, Raj points out. Need more crops? Just add another container. However, not everyone is on board with this upward farming movement. Many traditional farmers, like Mr. Henry Lawson, feel that farming is about a connection with the land. There's a rhythm to nature, a dance between the soil, water, and sun. Can these glass giants capture that? He questions. It's an important debate and one that NextView will dive deeper into, and we would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. But one thing is clear. With dwindling resources and booming urban populations, innovative solutions are not just welcome. They're essential. Vertical farming, with its challenges, offers a beacon of hope. Hey, NextView family! This deep dive into the green champions is giving you those future vibes. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share. And if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. In the vast landscape of vertical farming, there's a blend of science, nature, technology, and sheer human will. It's a testament to our ability to adapt, innovate, and dream big, even when faced with towering challenges. Have you ever been in a building so tall you felt like touching the clouds? What if, instead of office cubicles, those heights were brimming with greenery? We're peering into the crystal ball to see what our cities might look like if these green skyscrapers become the norm. The sun rises, casting a golden hue over a bustling metropolis. But instead of gray concrete, there's a shimmering mosaic of green towers. Children on their way to school marvel at the cascading waterfalls inside these structures, used to maintain humidity for the plants. They don't read about farms in their books. They live right beside them. Fast forward a few years. You're out grocery shopping. Instead of driving miles to a store, you take an elevator up. You handpick tomatoes from a vine, right in the heart of your city. The scent of fresh basil fills the air as robotic assistants ensure plants get optimum care. One can't help but be amazed by the multifaceted benefits of these green skyscrapers. Beyond their immediate promise of fresh produce, there's a silent revolution happening. The plants inside act as natural air purifiers, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. This could potentially offset the carbon footprint of urban areas. Plus, these farms become hubs for research and education. Schools organize trips, allowing children to learn about photosynthesis, ecosystems, and technology right in their urban backyard. It's a seamless blend of education and real-world application, turning cities into living classrooms. It's not a scene from a fantasy novel. It's just Tuesday. There are also ripple effects. With lesser transportation needs, cities have cleaner air. Birds often seen in rural landscapes now sing their morning tunes amidst these urban jungles. And with food grown locally, there's a renewed connection to what's on our plate, bridging the gap between nature and technology. Yet, this future isn't without its dilemmas. How will traditional farming communities adapt? Will the romanticism of the old farms be just tales for bedtime stories? While vertical farms can be game changers, they cannot entirely replace traditional farming. The two must coexist, learn from each other, and evolve. And there's a role for you too. Dear viewer, as consumers, our choices shape the market. By supporting initiatives that benefit the planet, we don't just foresee a greener future, we actively build it. Alright, Nexu family. If this journey to the future excited your imagination, make sure you show some love by hitting that like button. If you're new here, subscribe for more explorations and ring the notification bell. Together, let's envision and embrace a greener tomorrow.